won or lost in this one.
Great talent, no doubt, on the front lines here. But if for some reason they cancel each other out, then you know where it's going to be decided, in the backcourt with guys about your size, Kevin.
Wait a minute. A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. Harden and Gordon are out on the wing. Tucker and Capella are up front. And it's Westbrook in at the point. And for the Lakers, Green and Rondo in the backcourt. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. And it's James in at the small forward. For three, Westbrook. Houston with a new 14. A nice shot by Tucker.
And, you know, that's the hustle and nose for the ball that P.J. Tucker possesses. You've got to get a body on him.
There's the pass to LeBron. Over Gordon. No good from LeBron.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Gordon against James. Kicks it out to Harden. Launches a three. He can't get it to go. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Rondo finds Davis. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
And, you know, got to admire the patience inside from Davis. Outstanding at staying under control, taking his time, and burying the quality shot.
Here's Westbrook. Here's Capella.
And, you know, you look at the way Clint Capella's offensive role has expanded the last few years. He's great in the pick and roll as an option at the top of the key, and he's actually seeing more and more touches as a finisher at the rim. The next step in his development being a back-to-the-basket scorer.
That's good from Capella.
You know, he was born in Switzerland, guys. Clint Capella's had quite the journey to NBA stardom. I mean, started his pro career in France, and he was a late first-round pick in 2014.
He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Los Angeles now. James outside. Out to Kuzma. It's hauled in by Gordon. And with Capella, Clark, the numbers don't lie. He is a big factor on offense now.
Yeah, I agree with you guys. I mean, his hands have gotten better. That's not something you can always see in a big guy, is improvement in his hands, but he's gotten better in catching and finishing. I love the way he moves and is always ready for the pass. He catches some tough stuff in traffic, and he gives you all of this at the offensive end with high-level defense, too.
Here's Westbrook, and the layup's good off the glass.
And it's the fearlessness of Westbrook. It's really refreshing to watch. When he's deep inside, he just goes right at you.
Kicks it out to James. Passes it to Green. Just 5 on the clock. Lays it up and banks it in.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Houston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Harden against Green. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Boy, I'll tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
And the Lakers making a change here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. Outside, Davis. LeBron James on the wing. Loads it up for Davis. Hammers the alley-oop through.
There is a bunch to appreciate about LeBron's game. His passing is off the charts. Just look at that feed.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Houston Rockets.
And the Lakers last season going against the grain to surround LeBron James with playmakers, not shooters. And many criticized that move.
And, you know, guys, you look at it, LeBron is at his very best with the ball in his hands, which means he needs room to attack the lane. It's clear that a course correction was needed.
Down low, Davis. Yes, that's LeBron picking up the assist. And that's now 6 points for Davis.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And Tucker kicks to Capella. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. And the 3 ball is good. Westbrook's got 5 now.
Whether he's attacking the basket or squaring up from long range, Westbrook is always staying.
And it's blocked by Gordon. Westbrook drives in. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they've put the defense on the defensive. They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Rondo scanning the floor. And there it is for him.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. And Los Angeles with some changes. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And Cook subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Daniel House is checked in for Houston. Austin Rivers comes in for Russell Westbrook. And here is LeBron. Beyond the arc. Hits the 3-point bomb. He's got 5.
LeBron James can beat you from anywhere on the floor, inside, mid-range, or from deep.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Houston on top, up by 3. A unique upbringing for Clint Capella. Spent years in a welfare orphanage in Switzerland. He said he never imagined he'd come this far.
As a kid, I wasn't even dreaming about that far. I always said it's even past my dreams. I mean, now I'm just living the moment, trying to work hard as I can, and just enjoy the present. Enjoy the present.
Just an inspiring story, Greg. It gives you perspective on why you should be grateful for everything you have.
Kevin, without a doubt, Capella's upbringing helped shape him, and the hard work he continues to put in is really admirable.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. We've got Rivers. He's out there with Harden. Clint Capella is out there with Green, and it's House in at the power forward position. And with Clint Capella, it's easy to see what an important piece of this team he is.
Yeah, it really is, guys, because when he's off the floor, there's a clear difference in how his team plays. I mean, he fits in so well and gives the Rockets exactly what they need, finishing at the rim out of pick and rolls, and then a terrific rim protector as well.
The Rockets shooting impressively throughout at 62%. Here's Rivers. Rebound the Lakers.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. From downtown, the Rockets pull it in. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one. Shoots. And Green with the basket on the assist by Rivers. Green's got his first 2 points. The Lakers trail. Here is Cook. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Sinks that one from the post.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Gordon with it. There's the triple. Rebound by DeMarcus Cousins.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And they double up Cousins. Here's Cook. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And they got to bring the double team on.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Los Angeles.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
The Lakers making a switch here. Green's checked in. And that one misses. Look, how do you think great coaches go about making that connection with their players?
Well, it starts with being candid and holding the player accountable. Great players want to and need to be coached. And great coaches find a way to do that effectively for that individual and for the team.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, you knew after the Paul George trade that the Thunder would look to sell on Westbrook as well. Just part of the rebuild at this point. His agent did well to get him to a team looking to compete. A great fit for a player in this stage of Russ's career.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for JaVale McGee. Both free throws good from Westbrook.
Well, you know, last season for the Rockets, not as strong as the season prior. 53 wins and 4th seed compared to 65 wins and the #1 seed in 2018. Still face the same fate in the playoffs, though. Not able to overcome the Warriors.
Back to Green. Houston moving the ball around. Ball's knocked loose. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. But for the Rockets, that was the 4th time in the last 5 years they've lost to the Warriors in the playoffs.
And it's easy to see why this team has become a bit obsessed with beating the Warriors. They've been unable to do it in 4 or 5 meetings. Team is still in a good spot to compete. I think they just need to tweak just a touch to maybe get over the hump.
Rondo dishes to LeBron. And they double up LeBron. 1:53 left to play here in the half. Lets the 3 fly. Rondo's shot is good. Rondo's got the lead up to 3 now for the Lakers.
And every now and then, Rondo will surprise you with the occasional triple, showing it off there with range.
Pass to Gordon. We've got 1:28 left to play in the first half. Lakers leading by 3. Kuzma outside. Outside for Rondo. Pass to Cousins. Rockets with the rebound. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, DeMarcus Cousins suffered an Achilles injury, and it was a major setback for him. And it was also an eye-opener. Cousins said, any given day could be your last day playing. And all the celebrity, all the fame ends. My love for the game has grown. But at the same time, I want to be more than just a basketball player. Kevin, challenges can put anything into perspective.
Thank you, D.A.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter. Well, the Sooners didn't jump out full throttle to sign Cousins in this past free agency. Still wary of his health. Ended up having to take another one-year contract, this time with the Lakers. Cousins, though, still hoping to show he's a franchise-caliber player.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. And Anthony Davis is checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Danny Green.
It was to the chagrin of many that Cousins joined the Warriors last season, but it looked to be the right choice for him. Got to take his time rehabbing and came back to a team in first place with no pressure.
Lakers leading by 4. And they double up Cousins. The pass to James. He dishes it to Cousins. There's the double team with Westbrook. LeBron with it. And
Oh, wow.
that's a beautiful jam.
Yes, indeed. It never gets old seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
Westbrook. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. They never got too far behind as their largest deficit in the period was 8. They really touched on the right formula in the second quarter as they were able to pull out to a 6-point lead before the halftime break. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, there was one pleasant surprise, and that was the bench. They gave them a big lift. Those guys came into the game, they did all the dirty work, and they scored baskets.
Shaq, how'd you think the Rockets? And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take it down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joe, what up?
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Taking a look at the Lakers. Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. And it's Rondo in at the point guard position. Rockets trail by 6. Pass to Westbrook. And Westbrook throws it down.
And you know Westbrook has an outstanding vertical. Once he gets to the launching pad, rim, beware. And the feeling has been that the Lakers needed to acquire more veteran talent to put alongside LeBron, and they've done just that.
And, you know, time is creeping up on LeBron. He turns 35 this season. Really, for the Lakers, the time is now if they're going to compete to get him another ring and perhaps themselves another banner.
Harden the pass to Capella over Davis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Davis. And if there was ever a definition of a glue guy, Greg, it would be P.J. Tucker. He's so valuable to his team.
You know, P.J. gives you production in every way, and his impact really goes beyond the stats. All the little things that coaches want their players to do, that's really the motto of Tucker's game.
And that one misses. And Clark, throughout your NBA career, you always wore number 33. How'd you end up picking that number?
Well, it goes back to my idolization of Lou Alcindor at the time, who is now known as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He was the first big, graceful guy I saw do a little bit of everything in his days at UCLA, and then I digested all kinds of books and stories about him and just really admired his work on and off the court. Because he wore 33, I chose 33.
Kuzma finds Green. Now here's Rondo, guarded by Harden. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Rockets trail by 4. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Houston needs to get a shot off. And a wide open look for Capella. And it's off from three-point range. Poked away. Rondo passes to Kuzma. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Rondo's got 3 assists in the game. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Harden surveying the D. In the corner, it's Gordon. Drains it from beyond the arc. Gordon's got 6.
Good quickness on the catch and shoot. Gordon giving the defense no time to react off the pass.
And the Lakers decide to take their first timeout here.
Well, I tell you what, you just cannot help but be in awe of the offensive dominance James Harden has had over the last few years. I mean, he's done so much for this team and done it with both his scoring and playmaking.
Los Angeles will go for a different look here. JaVale McGee's checked in for Anthony Davis. Bradley comes in for James. Troy Daniels, he's checked in for Green. And Quinn Cook subbed in for Rajon Rondo. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Gerald Green, he's checked in for Gordon. Here's Bradley. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Green. And when you look at usage rates, Harden is the offense for this team.
Yeah, you look at Harden's numbers over the last few years, and it has been absolutely ridiculous what he's done. I mean, there's no player who's had a better 3-year stretch in the history of the league. 30-plus points per game seasons the last few years, the near triple-double the year before. I mean, he's a marked man for every opponent, and he's still been able to put up these kinds of numbers. Absolutely amazing.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Kuzma finds Bradley over Green, and Bradley gets it to go on the assist by Kuzma. Bradley's got his first bucket of the night. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Houston. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. And Houston calls their first timeout of the game.
And for so many things that the Rockets do right, one area they can lapse in is rebounding.
Yeah, and a big part of that, I think, is they play a lot of small ball. And the defense is decent, but the rebounding suffers when they go small. They were bottom 3 in the league last year in rebound.
DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for the Lakers. Contavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Quinn Cook. The Rockets also changing it up. Manuel House comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Rivers in for Green. Capella kicks to Rivers. And another shot. Harden has a wide open look. Another miss by Houston.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
And it's McGee with the jam.
And this kind of athleticism at the center position, pretty remarkable. I mean, McGee letting it all hang out there.
Now Now here's Westbrook. He's covered by Daniels. Westbrook double team. And here's Harden for three. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his fourth assist in this one. Here is Daniels. He's covered by Westbrook. Now Daniels still looking for his first bucket in this one. McGee's shot is off. Rockets have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Rivers passes to Westbrook, and the layup falls. And the Rockets lead by 2.
And you know, Westbrook is fearless. Likes getting deep inside and finishing around the rim and plays in attack mode all the time.
Here's Cousins, and oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
It's all tied here in Los Angeles. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. Harden and Gordon are out on the wing. And it's Rivers, then it's Clint Capella, and it's House in at the four-man position.
What's up?
And so he hits the technical free throw. And with all the accolades that James Harden has accumulated in his career, Clark, the one thing missing is a championship ring.
And, you know, there's no guarantees for however great you are individually that you'll win a championship. We've got a lot of great players that weren't able to get that done. But, you know, when you think about it, that's one thing that's keeping him from being in the all-time great shooting guard conversation in the eyes of some. Team success is critically important. Championships add to your resume. But I think at the end of the day, when you maximize your individual contribution, that should be worth something in terms of your recognition and accolade.
Rondo finds James.
Oh, yes, sir. Come on, bring it. Par for the course for James. I mean, he forces his man to overcommit, gets the bucket, and draws the foul.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Lakers.
Well, I got to say, one thing that stuck out all game is the consistent penetration they've gotten.
Yeah, but don't forget about their points in the paint, because those have been big.
Free throw good, James. And the GOAT conversation. LeBron has said his motivation is to surpass Michael Jordan as the greatest of all time. Greg, what do you think he needs to do to bolster his case?
I think for the naysayers, the obvious answer is more rings. You look at the other numbers, including those 8 consecutive finals appearances, LeBron is in the discussion.
And Capella sends it back.
This is the real strength of Capella's game now. Outstanding at using his length and athleticism to block shots.
Another shot, drained for 2 points. And the Lakers lead by 4.
It's been like this all night for both teams, the offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Cousins with the ball.
Yeah, the dynamic finish by Cousins. Not a freak athlete, but he's a gamer for sure.
Harden the pass to Rivers. Will it go? It's good from long range.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
And it's Rondo penetrating. And that one is off. Rockets trailed by 3. Lob pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
He's a high percentage scorer for a reason now. Capella, an alley-oop specialist.
And the Lakers call time here.
Well, it's no secret that the Rockets are looking to take threes as often as possible. Over 45 a game last year.
Well, you think about the Rockets, and clearly they're the forerunners of the analytics application in how they play. Well over half their shots last season from three-point range. Broke their own record last year in three-point attempts.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. And a switch here also for Houston. Tucker's checked in. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
During that break, Frank Vogel had some real words for his team. This game is obviously close, could go either way, and he wanted to make sure that his guys were all on the same page and were all staying with the game plan in order to close this one out. Kevin?
Yes, that goes in.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Rondo against Rivers. A floater. Good. Nice job down low. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Rondo against Rivers. Back to Green. Fires from deep. They grab their own miss. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact. So a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Rivers.
He's got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of a high-pressure situation.
Rondo against Westbrook. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Play on the front end to finish, despite getting hacked there, and big on the back end to hit the free throw.
Now here's James, guarded by Tucker, feeds it to Davis. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 3 assists now in this one.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Westbrook double team. Pass to Capella. Inside. Shoots from the corner. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads. Cut to just one on the basket from James Harden.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
James in the post. Guarded by Tucker. It counts.
Well, they're having major trouble dealing with LeBron.
There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Timeout call for Rockets. They're behind by 3. There's 53 seconds left in the game. Chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, DeMarcus Cousins.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hand.
Here's Harden. No good on the shot. Great tee that time from Green. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Kyle Kuzma, a man you can trust in the clutch. Big spots, big shots.
On the wing, Harden. It's up a 3. Good. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
This is exactly what happens when you allow James Harden to heat up.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. James against Gordon. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 5 to shoot. James has a two-pointer. Davis kicks to Kuzma. And they go to the intentional foul.
Had to foul and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making them.
And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 3-point lead.
Well, you look at Kuzma, the 27th overall pick in the NBA draft, guys, a multi-talented, confident forward with impressive skill and potential.
Timeout called the Rockets. They're trailing by 3. 3 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's what's your take?
Let's face it, really difficult to find an open 3 in this situation. Look, there's no secret. It's the only shot that'll save him. So the D is all over the perimeter guarding that three-point line.
Got to make anybody besides Harden shoot the ball there. I mean, he doesn't feel the pressure. He embraces this stuff. It's right in his wheelhouse. Make somebody else shoot it.
Los Angeles calls timeout. So it's the Lakers who come out on top here. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win and really